on the Met Report, a local softball player proves their strength in diversity, and we have the latest updates on the broadcast program.
Joining us on the Met Report, I'm Vinny Thomas.
And I'm Ciara Tate. Last Sunday, the Susan G. Komen Foundation held their annual race for the Cure for Denver. This year, they celebrated their 25th anniversary. People from all walks of life supported the cause by either running or walking the 5K. At the end of the race, people cheered the runners on to finish strong. So far, they've raised more than a half of their goals of $450,000 this year. Most of these participants were wearing bright pink to show their dedication to the foundation, support the survivors, and hope for the fighters.
There are lots of athletes here in Colorado who play the game they love, Jade Bucher, senior from Northglenn High School, being one of them. But there is something with this particular player that makes her stand out from others on her team. Senior Jade Bucher has excelled in her final season for the Northglenn Norse, hitting .273 and receiving a Player of the Week award earlier this month. Bucher has made her presence known on the field.
She is truly, and is actually one of my captains this year because of her standout ability in just leading both on and off the field.
A standout ability with nothing holding her back. Not even playing with one arm.
It's called amniotic band syndrome. It's when the inner layer of the placenta ruptures and it gets wrapped around appendages and stuff like that.
But amniotic band syndrome meant nothing to Jade. She knew she would grow up to be an athlete when she started playing ball at the age of 5.
My family's always been pretty sports-based. Everybody played sports, so it was never a question of whether or not I was going to. So it was always just, you know, you're going to play sports, just which one are you going to play?
However, there was some difficulty when learning how to play the game Jade loved.
And now the starting lineup?
Yeah, I feel like the most difficult part of learning how to play would be my transfer. That's taking the longest to get down because, you know, throwing, you learn the movements and all of that, but the transfer between catching and throwing, I had to make it as smooth and as fast as possible.
But over time, Jade has gained the confidence to step on the field and play at a high level.
Honestly, I feel like because she's had such a good background and has had so many different opportunities thus far, she's got pretty good fundamentals.
Jade is just weeks away from finishing her softball career at Northglenn High School, and there is only one way she wants to be remembered.
A good softball player, not just because I have one hand, but because I'm a good softball player. Like that's what I want to be. It's like, oh, Jade, she's a good softball player. Not, oh, the girl with one hand, she's good for a girl with one hand. I want to be, oh, she's a good softball player and she has one hand.
For the Met Report, Celeste Zubia.
One Book, One Project to Transform held an immigration panel earlier this week to discuss the DECA crisis and pathways to citizenship. This event displayed how important it was for students to know that MSU Denver is there for them and to inform people on what DECA is and what has been going on.
Yesterday, Dr. Karen Lawler was demoted of her position as department chair. We have the latest on the broadcast program. The broadcasting department at MSU Denver has faced some significant organizational change. Staff and students have been affected, and now Department Chair Karen Lawler has been removed from her position.
So it's a disappointing turn of events. It's not the way I would have liked it to have gone, but I will continue to try and teach my classes and be there for all of you. We're bringing in what we call an interim chair, somebody who is a retired faculty member. He was a provost, vice provost, deputy provost, I think was his official title. And so I will still be here. And I will still, my priority will always be meeting the needs of students. My priority will be getting whatever resources you all need and being there for you.
Despite this change, Dr. Lawler is still committed to providing students with counsel and sound advice.
I will still do broadcasting advising until they tell me to stop. I will continue to, to meet the needs of students in any way I possibly can. Like I said, my whole priority has been looking out for the interests of the department and what our students need. I want to say that I think the students, the broadcasting students have shown that they're truly communication studies students by their ability to reason, and to think things through and to voice their concerns, and I'm very proud of each and every one of you. You're really the future of what communication is all about.
Early this Friday morning, the provost commented, reiterating their commitment to their students to ensure they receive the advising they need. With the new school year in motion, some new changes on campus may have you reaching for your wallet. Lena Perry has more with the story.
Commuting to Auraria campus always has its speed bumps, especially when it comes to finding parking that is not only close, but also affordable.
If you think you've noticed a price increase with parking here on campus, well, you're not wrong. Turns out there will be a 50-cent increase for all parking lots here on campus for this year. This will actually be the largest price increase for parking on Auraria campus that's ever happened in the last 10 years.
I sat down with the Director of Parking and Transportation Services, Lena Price, to discuss this new parking increase and see what this money is going to.
Pricing is really an auxiliary fund that creates new gyms, new roads, any kind of institutional repair or care for the campus comes from the parking fund, so it just comes right back into the community.
With this new increase, parking on campus can become pretty confusing now, especially when it comes to finding the best spot for your buck throughout each lot.
Price is determined, it goes way back, but we price it based off of market value, based off of usage. So the outer lots are cheaper than the inner lots just based upon the usage and the occupancy.
Price says that as long as the parking lots don't fall below the set market value, the campus does not expect to make any more price increases for parking. For the Met Report, Alina Perry.
Well, prices are high, but the weather is certainly cool. Let's hear the latest from Andrea.
That's right, Vinny. We did have some unsettled weather this week, and as we can see, the changes will be happening. As we could tell in our satellite and radar, there's going to be an activity coming in and a cold front coming in from the southeast part of the area. Now that's going to affect us as we go on through the week, and we will be noticing some chance of rain. Currently, we are conditions at 61 degrees with winds coming in at northwest at 5 miles per hour with a humidity of 58%. Now, for today, we'll have temperatures at 63 degrees by 4, and tonight we'll have partly cloudy skies at 53 degrees. Now, our top stories: when will the rain end, warmer weather to come, and the weekend outlook. That's it. This is a block.
Still to come, Avery Anderson gives us his coolest report yet.
And we got all the Roadrunners highlights and the latest on the Broncos.
I'm Brett Mitchell, music director of the Colorado Symphony. So looking forward to my first season as music director of this extraordinary orchestra. Lots of big events on the horizon. Hope to see you at the hall.
Join your Colorado Symphony for Gershwin's Rhapsody in Blue, September 22nd through 24th. Tickets on sale now at coloradosymphony.org.
Ballerina.
Sometimes all it takes to be a dad is remembering how to be a kid again. Take time to be a dad today.
Drop that baby.
Something primal. Something raw. Something otherworldly. Something wicked this way comes. It's Macbeth as you've never seen it. Tickets at denvercenter.org.
Days after Hurricane Maria swept through Puerto Rico, images continue to pour, showing us just how bad the situation is. For those of you who are left behind, lines for gas stretch for miles as oil is in short supply. The situation, turning desperate enough for National Guard, had to be called in to one gas station. They are helping to keep the pace to motorists wait hours in line. While motorists wait hours in line, temperatures reaching into 90 degrees, more help is expected to arrive over the weekend.
Polls indicate that more than 50% of Americans view Donald Trump's recent actions in a positive light. New polling data suggests that over half of the country agrees with how the commander-in-chief has handled the recent natural disasters. However, many Americans are still concerned with the president's foreign policy, the economy, global climate change, healthcare, and immigration reform.
You may have noticed a few green beetles around town. Perhaps more than a few, these colorful pests are invasive Japanese beetles, and the Denver Museum of Nature and Science needs your help to track them down. Entomologists at the museum are calling for citizen scientists to collect a few specimens and bring them in. The beetles are wanted dead or alive, in a sealed container or in a plastic bag. The insects can be left at the security desk at the museum.
Hot dog, it's that time of year again. Local firefighters pose with cute canines for the 2018 Fire Dogs Rescue Calendar.
The new Fire Rescue Dogs calendar is now for sale, and Met TV brings you behind the scenes of a steamy photo shoot and the launch party.
Yeah, beautiful. Look at how photogenic this dog is.
Firefighters from all over Colorado work and train hard each year, like Jude Anthony Sanchez, a first-timer of the calendar who at the beginning was a little bit camera shy.
I mean, it's of course nerve-wracking no matter what. No matter how good shape you are, bad shape, whatever, you think people are judging you, but they make you feel comfortable and it's for a good cause, so overall, I feel good about it.
Photographer Misha McKinley says she wants this one to be different than any other firefighter calendar ever made.
It was a fire in a garage, a fire in a kitchen, fire over a roof.
She said she hopes she represented people's birth months well through her photos.
I want them to be moved by an image. I want them to look at it and resonate with it and stop and say, wow.
After 3 long days of shooting, filled with tons of puppy love, the way to launch the calendar finished with hundreds of people gathered at the Grizzly Rose. Each firefighter was called to the stage where they danced and cheered the crowd. Fans were more than happy to donate some bucks in exchange from some extra moves.
An epic night. Epic night. The calendar is amazing. It looks great. The features, the sponsors, amazing. And again, we do this all for the puppies.
Proceeds for the calendar benefit Lifeline Puppy Rescue, an organization that has found homes for more than 33,000 puppies.
So one calendar sold, one puppy is saved.
Firefighters save many lives, but like Tracy Vasquez says, rescue dogs are also some sort of furry heroes.
They help you and they make you feel good. They know if you're having a bad day and they just love on you. They give you unconditional love. You can't get unconditional love from anywhere else.
This calendar also honors the hard work and sacrifices Colorado firefighters of all ages make every day to serve the community. If you still don't have your heart melted by all this cuteness, you can get the Firefighter Rescue Dogs Calendar 2018 at their webpage. For the Met Report, Janice Carrasquel.
Welcome back. We'll start off with our very own Josh Kozart, who sent us a picture. Again, we'd like to remind you guys, if you guys want to send in pictures, please Send them to the Met Report, Twitter, and Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. For our 7-day forecast, for Friday, we'll have a temperature of 63 degrees. Saturday and Sunday, we will be rising temperatures from 73 degrees to 72. Monday, 49 degrees. Tuesday and Wednesday, 53 and 64 degrees with a slight chance of rain showers. And Thursday, we will be seeing a high of 73 degrees. Now for tomorrow, we will have a temperature of 73 degrees, mostly cloudy skies, and winds coming in east-southeast at 9 miles per hour. Now, for tonight, we will have a temperature of 47 degrees, partly cloudy, and winds coming in south, 10 miles per hour. For today, we're standing at 66 degrees, mostly cloudy, and winds coming in at southeast from 9 miles per hour. Now, our forecast for rain, as we could see, we'll have some rain accumulations down at the eastern part of the area, Colorado, probably dry for the most part. And for our forecast, what is happening right now, currently we have activity, not so much in Denver, but again, we'll have some activity in the eastern part of the area, and we will have some snow chance coming in for Saturday and Sunday. Our very own Josh Cozart, send in pictures, and remember, you can send yours too.
I'm Juan Arellano, and this is the Templo Futbolero.
En esta edición les tenemos en las 65 ocasiones el Colorado, Guadalajara, Denver, Denver. My name is Javi Sariano, and this is El Templo Futbolero.
Stand on the edge of the train station platform, drive around the boom, gets at a level crossing, run across the tracks between the platforms. They may not rhyme, but they're quite possibly dumbest ways to die.
There's a million dumb ways to die. Don't let it be around buses and trains. Be safe around buses and trains. A message from RTD.
So many dumb ways to die.
Thanks for joining us on the Met Report.
Bienvenidos a su noticiero TV Met.
Thanks for joining me here on Student Corner.
It's the Nightly Met.
And welcome to MSU Denver Last.
Happy Friday, all. I'm Warner Jackson, and I've got the keys to all your first fall weekend success. With the Winter Olympics coming around the corner, you might be interested in a class to learn more about a particular sport.
I'm a curler.
Curling, one of the most popular winter sports, has slowly become a growing trend in the last couple of years, and the Denver Curling Club helps those interested in the sport become more acquainted with it.
It's what we call a learn to curl. You get some off-ice instruction where we explain the game and the equipment. So we get, 128 people, if they're full, to introduce them to the sport. I think maybe helping people, get to the delivery and get over the fear of being on the ice. When I started, I had no clue. So I kind of understand what they're walking into, but we have this organized process and have done it quite a bit now, so I'm pretty comfortable.
I joined in on one of the Learn to Curls to try it out.
The whole process in starting out is to just make them comfortable with the feel of the delivery and getting into that lunge position. But we also have an alternative. If people have bad backs or bad knees, there's a stick delivery. That's an acceptable way to deliver the rock. In fact, we did that for 1 or 2 of the curlers last night. It's learning to adapt, getting over their fears, making them comfortable, and then pretty soon they're really into it.
Curling is a sport for everyone, Stevenson says.
A wide range of careers that curlers are involved in. We have engineers and Uber drivers and teachers and retirees, and we're starting to get some middle and high school kids and some college kids into it. So you could start this game and you can curl for a long time. I've curled with 8-year-olds and 80-year-olds.
All right, well, clearly I'm not making it to the Olympics, but this was a pretty fun night still. So come out to the Denver Curling Club for a fun night of curling.
We have some must-sees for you to check out this fall. If you're looking for a thrill, American Made starring Tom Cruise is now in theaters. This film tells the story of a Barry Seal, a TWA pilot recruited by the CIA to provide insight on the communist threat in Central America. Seal soon finds himself at the head of the largest CIA operation in United States history. Next up, we have Flatliners. This enticing story is a remake of the original 1990s hit film. The plot follows a group of 5 medical students that subject themselves to near-death experiences in order to see if anything lies beyond the big sleep. This movie stars Nina Dobrev, Ellen Page, and opens in theaters today. And last, but certainly not least, Will and Grace is back. The dynamic duo has returned after their last episode in 2006. You can catch the revival on Thursday evenings at 9 p.m. on NBC. And that's all for eMet today. I hope some of these things has helped you with your weekend plans. I know I'll be doing some binging on movies. Stay tuned, because sports is next.
The nighttime is here, and I want a night I won't forget. So make mine wild and wet.
Once they've seen all I've got to show, most people are satisfied. But you're not most people, are you?
Would you like to know what it's like to kiss such smoldering lips? Do you want to find out?
A toast to no turning back.
Join me and my colorful comrades for the wildest party this side of the century. We'll see you there, sweetie.
Met Radio on mymetmedia.com.
At Metropolitan State University of Denver, our mission is to provide high-quality, accessible education that prepares our students for successful careers, postgraduate education, and lifelong learning in a global and technological society. Our values of diversity, access, and community help us provide opportunities for our students from all over the globe. In fact, we've just been named a diversity champion by Insight into Diversity magazine for 2016. Because at MSU Denver, we believe in transforming lives.
Hi, this is Wellington Webb, former mayor of Denver, Colorado from 1991 to 2003. I was so pleased to receive an honorary doctorate from Metro State University. It's been a great highlight of my life. And I also want to take this opportunity to say happy birthday to you on your 50th anniversary.
Whether it's local news or world news, the Met Report delivers. Along with politics, sports, entertainment, and weather, our Student Emmy Award-winning newscast features only the best. Tune in live to the Met Report every Friday at 12:30 p.m. on Campus Channel 20, Comcast Channel 58, or mymetmedia.com.
I'm Brett Mitchell, music director of the Colorado Symphony. So looking forward to my first season as music director of this extraordinary orchestra. Lots of big events on the horizon. Hope to see you at the hall.
Join your Colorado Symphony for an all-new program, Listen Here, Decoding Classical and Baroque, November 9th. Tickets on sale now at coloradosymphony.org.
School's been in session for over a month, and so have MSU Denver sports. Let's look at how Roadrunners have done to this point. With September coming to an end, here's a recap of how sports at MSU have been going. The men's soccer team are on a 3-game winning streak after defeating South Dakota School of Mines. They look to make it 4 straight games today as they square off against crosstown rival Regis University. The women's soccer team is also on a 3-game winning streak. They will face Westminster College in Utah today. The men's and women's cross-country team traveled to Arkansas this weekend for their meet at the Chili Pepper Cross Country Festival. Metro's women's volleyball team looks to stay hot as they are on a 3-game winning streak of their own. They look to continue winning as they visit New Mexico Highlands tonight. The Conan Foundation has helped out many student athletes by providing scholarships. They help the athletic department at Metro by donating money to the department. I sat down with John Kitzman to talk about how the Conan Foundation has done for Metro.
We just received a gift from the Cohen Family Foundation. And so far, we only have had 4 scholarship recipients. 2 of those are in men's soccer, 1 women's soccer, and then 1 women's track student athlete. But they've all received scholarship donations of varying amounts from this gift. So, and this is a gift that will go on in perpetuity. So from here on out, we'll be able to actually award scholarships with the Cohen Scholars tagged to it.
And pro sports news, after having been defeated for the first time this season, losing to the Buffalo Bills 26-16 last Sunday, the Denver Broncos look to get back on the winning side of things as they face AFC West division rival, the Oakland Raiders in Denver this Sunday. Kickoff is set for 2:25. The Colorado Rockies are looking to make the playoffs this season after making the last appearance in the 2009 season with just 3 games remaining. In the season, the Rockies hold a 2-game lead over the Brewers for the last spot in the NL wildcard. And bring it back to our campus. Javier Arenado, a Metro State soccer player, scored his first career goal against Colorado Christian with his brother Juan on the call. Here's a video of that highlight.
Way to do it, cut him back.
Well, hobbies and the soccer team in general, they are certainly killing it on that 3-game streak.
Yes, they are.
Yes. How do you suppose they'll do against Regis?
Well, hopefully, they make it for.
All right.
They've been on a good run, and
absolutely
keep it up.
Absolutely. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Don't forget to tune in on every Friday on Campus Channel 20 and Comcast Channel 58. Be sure to check us out on Facebook and Twitter at mymetmedia.com.
At Metropolitan State University at Denver, our mission is to provide high-quality, accessible education that prepares our students for successful careers, postgraduate education, and lifelong learning in a global and technological society. Our values of diversity, access, and community help us provide opportunities for our students from all over the globe. In fact, we've just been named a diversity champion by Insight into Diversity magazine for 2016. Because at MSU Denver, we believe in transforming lives.
The Met Report has the latest on volleyball, men's and women's soccer, and so much more. Tune in every Friday at 12:30 on Comcast Channel 58 and Campus Channel 20.